I'm back for about a few more minutes. I'm gonna watch this and then I'm gonna do something else. This is one of the greatest documentaries I've ever seen of the 2018 extradition protests, which was by far the most chaotic thing I've ever witnessed in my entire life. So, I've watched this one before, so I'll just... yeah.
A city at the brink.
Nice introduction. Oh shoot, I forgot to...
A society divided.
Nobody is above the law.
A police force.
Oh my goodness.
A police force stretched to the limit.
Well, I think we're very much caught in the middle of this one.
Oh yeah, there it is. That's one of the most crazy things that happened ever. You'll see it later.
A government overwhelmed.
The government's ability to control the narrative was next to zero.
This is Hong Kong 2019.
That intro was top-notch, chef's kiss. Okay, I'll tell you this little
Of dissent
narrative
and an
later.
outpouring of grievances. Peaceful and powerful.
Woo.
Organizers estimated that 1 million people took to the streets for this massive protest.
即係而家唔行出嚟嘅話，其實之後可能即係亦都冇咩更多嘅機會，更加好嘅機會去彰顯我哋民主。
反對呢啲惡法咯，逼我哋啲香港人啊，我哋要企出嚟反對。反對送中惡法！反對送中惡法！反對送。
Jimmy Sham, a seasoned protest organizer, was at the forefront of this first mass rally.
恐懼，我每一次搞遊行都充滿住擔心。人數少係擔心緊呢條路點樣走落去，人數多係點樣可以令到個遊行可以井然有序。
The catalyst for Hong Kong's worst political crisis and social unrest since its return to Chinese sovereignty in 1997 was Chief Executive Carrie Lam's move to allow the transfer of fugitives to Taiwan.
I love how they showed the picture of Carrie Lam as well.
Lam's move to allow the transfer of fugitives to Taiwan. She had wanted to help the family of a pregnant Hong Kong girl murdered in Taiwan in 2018 by her boyfriend, Chan Tong Kai, who fled back home to Hong Kong to avoid prosecution. But expanding the law to include extradition to mainland China sparked a huge public backlash.
Oh.
Opponents feared the new law could be used as a tool for the political persecution of Beijing's critics.
If that extradition bill had gone through, then I may be already sitting today in a jail in China, because he could just officially get us back on some trumped up charges.
Veteran opposition figure Martin Lee, one of the founding fathers of the city's pro-democracy movement, was among the many who refused to buy the government's assurances that the extradition law would have built-in protections against such abuse, and local courts would have the final say on any transfer of fugitives.
They saw the danger. Once I suppose the people knew that this is so dangerous, anybody could be just brought back to China for trial, and that would apply to any visitor to Hong Kong. That's how the extensive damage it will cause to people's freedoms.
Now,
We all knew it was politically sensitive and potentially controversial.
Potentially!
To go ahead with it, to resolve the Chen Tong Kai case. And we had no good reason not to support her.
Regina
Wait.
Ip is a long-time
And we had no good reason to go ahead with it to resolve the Chen Tongkai case.
Why did they echo it? Are they trying to
And
like?
we had no good reason not to support her.
Regina
Bro, my
Ip
cat
is a
is, like,
long-time
sleeping or
lawmaker,
something.
former security chief, and now a key government advisor. She says she was satisfied
Oh.
there would be enough checks and balances to prevent abuse. But Ip and other pro-establishment figures ended up stunned by the intensity of the backlash.
Maybe in the course of handling it, the government underestimated the complexity and the degree of opposition. But it's hard to, get this sort of legal messages, get people to grasp these legal messages. So the opposition has greatly improved their skills in stirring up fear and anger, and hatred and distrust of mainland China, anger at our own government.
Okay, and just want to show you. This is really a good summary. This was not
最令到我憤怒，我諗我係同樣憤怒嘅人。我冇記錯，佢10點幾11點嘅時候咧，政府新聞處係發咗個新聞稿出嚟，佢係話即係政府會如期移動。我嗰下都係非常之憤怒，即係究竟要幾多人出嚟佢先至肯停？
Bro, look at that.
即係究竟要
Bro, look at that guy right there.
幾多人出嚟佢先至肯停？
Frustrations exploded that night.
Wow. That is. Ah, my. Oh, just look at that guy's face. Okay, June 12th. Okay, I'll tell you. I was at this Korean barbecue at freaking Kingswing Plaza, and it's my birthday. Okay, so we're having Korean barbecue, which is chef's kiss yet again. This is the day I first found about the protests.
Days later, it was time for a showdown. Lawmakers were scheduled to hear the second reading of the extradition bill at the Legislative Council. But protesters arrived early. They built barricades to prevent pro-establishment lawmakers from entering the building.
去令
That viralty sound. They stole the sound.
建制派可以睇得到香港人嘅意志係點，佢哋要找數。
Umbrellas are a really big leitmotif for Hong Kong, to be honest.
The police shouldn't have allowed the demonstrators to block us from entering.
Very early in the morning that day, there was some police vehicles and a government vehicle, one of the ministers, surrounded under that underpass, and they were trapped. And they weren't released for the whole day.
Rupert Dover was on the scene as a top police field commander, monitoring the standoff firsthand for hours. The government ended up delaying the second reading of the extradition bill, but protesters refused to leave, demanding its complete withdrawal.
We knew they'd been digging up bricks, they'd been in the nearby construction site, they had iron rods, they had all sorts of weapons.
Weapons. Keyword, weapon.
It wasn't that violent. I mean, you can see some things being thrown at the police and so on.
Bonk. Bonk.
I mean, you can see some things being thrown.
Yeet. Dude, that was a pretty far yeet right there. My guy. Dude, that man just went yeet. It then just, it went bonk. Bonk. Well, that was a pretty good yeet right there as well. Just bonk. Oh, wait, the guy catched it! The guy got it! Yeah, you can see the hand! It's catching it!
But by and large,
Oh my gosh!
I don't like to see violence, all right? But you see people were just rushing, trying to rush at the police cordon all set up, and then doing that sort of thing. And they were not really attacking the police much. I mean, they were using umbrellas, defending themselves from the pepper spray and other things. Some of them were throwing some bricks, but very few. So I would call that certainly force was used, and whatever violence, it was not vicious. And they were on the receiving end, most of them.
Another leitmotif that will be shown quite a bit is fire.
This was the first time tear gas had been fired in Hong Kong since the pro-democracy Occupy protests of 2014.
Okay. Hi, I'm watching a video on the most chaotic thing that ever happened. I actually need to see you. Okay, I want you to share your screen so I can see your reaction, okay? Because I can't share mine, okay? Watch this video and show me the video so that we can see, okay? It is the best ever, dude. Okay, trust me. Yo, you want to see you want to see what my 2018? Okay, how about? Alright, check the chat.
Reload.
Check the chat. Check the chat. It's green, but I can't hear you. Okay, give me a sec. It's my end. Alright, I'm back. Check the chat. Check the chat.
Oh my god.
Check the chat.
Also, I can hear you now.
Mental said check.
Okay.
No, I won't. This is working on show. I'm gonna be working on some models.
Anyways, you really need to see this, okay? This.
No. Not interested.
I will move you to, dude, I'm streaming, bro. I want to watch this and I want you to see. Dude, during 2018, my home was literally at war with itself. Hong Kong was like at war with itself, and it was the most chaotic thing. So, did you know that someone actually got shot and like lethal force was used, which was actually something that never happens ever?
I did.
Did you also know that some guy fell to his death? Did you watch the news on that, bro? Did you watch like live news?
No, I'm just agreeing on everything.
Okay, did you know that a lot of families were divided at that point? It was just bad. Okay, I'm gonna pause the stream.
I knew that.
Yeah, like, bro, my family, like, cause like some of my family members were police officers. Like, dude, they were like swearing at each other. They were going ham. It was really difficult time for a lot of people. Honestly, like, bro, like, okay, have you ever just walked around your home and just saw that, like, your neighborhood, and just saw that everything was just broken, graffiti, vandalized, everything. Except for your
Yes.
house. Wait, actually, what the
Yes.
heck?
Because I lived in fucking LA, bitch.
What happened, bro? What happened?
LA is the literal home of graffiti. In my old house in LA, I moved to my new area when I was almost
Oh.
6 years old.
I don't know I know that you lived in LA, and I know that the graffiti was pretty bad, but, like, I'm talking street lights broken, signs just literally stolen from their places.
Yup.
But
That's
it's
LA for
everywhere.
ya.
No, I'm
Have
not
you-
talking about that.
You ever been?
Signs
ever been to
constantly
LA?
saying, "Screw the police." Everything. It's all and it's just like no. But this is not just in one singular place. This is not just scattered. This is the entire city. Nothing is safe, except for maybe a few houses. Like my village, I guess, was actually fairly safe. I don't think there were any protesters went there. It was nice, I guess. It was nice having the safety of living in a village house.
Well, have you gone to LA?
No, I haven't even been to America, like, any time while I remember.
You don't know what it's like to be in LA and to have lived in it for 5 years. I do.
Dude, this guy's like, why does that, I swear this has the same energy as I want to see your manager. What the heck?
The
Oh,
other
also,
alternative
I have
would
decided
have been
so that
for
way
me to march those
so that way
police
you and
officers
Levi
down
won't be
that road
constantly
into a
at
massive
war.
crowd.
Everyone
with a
will
lot of
probably already
persons
know this.
overhead,
But for
who we
Jazz's
knew
alt
were
mode,
armed
we'll
with
have
bricks and all
Jazz's
sorts
alt
of
mode
objects.
be Levi's option since he's the head honcho of the Levi Misverse, obviously.
I do hear that, yeah, we're working on shows, so I might as well close the stream for a bit. I will come back to this.
Close the stream. I'm going